Peelers, jimmies, jumbos, primes, and hotels. These words may seem unrelated to you and me, but not to softshell crab harvesters like Ray and Cathy Davenport. They own Dymer Creek Seafood, located in Lancaster County, one of just a handful of companies still harvesting softshell crabs. Davenport says times have been tough before, but of all the seasons over the past 10 years dropping pots in the shallows of the York River, spring 2013 will stand out on its own.
I got 100 over here and 300 over there on the northern side of the river. Normally we start catching the male crabs when the water temperature gets above 60. And then later in May we start catching the females, but it ain't happening. We've had a few, but not many. They didn't show up this year.
As Davenport moved down the line of crab pots, the results improved.
That's the way it ought to look.
But between the catfish, eels, striped bass, and puppy drum, all soft-shell crab predators, the day's catch, like the season, was light.
Normally right now I'd be catching maybe 10 baskets a day of female crabs.
And what are you doing this year?
1 and 2.
Back at the shedding house, Cathy Davenport is dealing with the current peelers. Each year, young blue crabs molt to accommodate their summer growth. The actual shedding of the shell can take anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, after which it must be removed from the tank to keep the shell from hardening further.
We get the peelers from the York River. He comes back, we put them in the tanks, we shed them out. We grade them, we pack them, and we ship them. They have to be monitored every 4 hours. And especially when you get the females, because the females are a lot more aggressive than the males. And once they shed, they'll eat each other up.
It's hectic during the fishing out process, as timing is critical in the molting process to maintain the crab shell's integrity.
The ones that have been in the baskets for 4 hours, we put in the trays. Then they go in the cooler until we get to have time to grade them. We have whales, jumbos, primes, and hotels. And you have so many dozen per box according to the size.
Once they're boxed up, the crabs will be sold locally or shipped live to Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City, and even Connecticut. The softshell crab season typically runs May through September. This season has been unusually slow for the Davenports, and they'll be the first to tell you it's put a pinch in their bottom line.
I don't know whether we'll go all summer, because you see what a drive it is over to the York River. And unless you're catching enough fish, you got to pay your labor and everything else. We'll see how long it goes.
Reporting from Whitestone, Virginia, I'm Patrick Dunn.